right away.
That's a good sign. Yo, what up, peeps? I think my thing's just being like a little emo because it says it's like lagging already. But the stream edge is like not like lagging or anything. I think it's just doing that because I just started streaming or whatever. So let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna do 2 more runs again today. Yeah. I might like literally call like my internet service provider. Oh, I can't stop yawning. God, I'm yawning already, bro. I just got home and finished eating. Not good, man. So, Yeah, I mentioned before that I was cutting back on caffeine. Today I plan on only having one energy drink, but I kind of like psyched myself into having a second one. But it's like, I literally had like an hour ago, so I should be feeling like the caffeine from it, but like it almost feels like the opposite. But like, long story short, I was just sitting there thinking, I was just like, like Wednesday is typically my cheat day. Like I have like pizza or some sort of like treat, and it's really hard to eat like something like salty like pizza or like a cheeseburger or something without like a pop or like a sugary drink. It's like the people call it like the American diet trap. Something I used to hear growing up. But I don't really drink pop, and like those energy drinks are just so sweet. So I was like, I ate like 2 pieces of pizza. I was like, I really want to have a second one. So I don't know. I figured it'd be better too, like this way too, to have the second one today, and then tomorrow and Friday I'll have one each day, and then at some point I'll have to stop at and get another one, and usually they're like 2 for $5, so I'll buy 2, and then I'll have like one by Saturday, because Saturday is like my Monday at my job, and it's like a lot of times like my sleep schedules are kind of like messed up, so I think it'll be good to have one on that day as well. I'm hoping to get off of them, Partly because of the acidity, partly because of costs. I've heard that fake sugar is like not great for your stomach either, so I don't know. I guess as far as like bloating goes and digestion stuff, I don't know. We'll see. I'd be healthier. I can't remember if I told the story about work, but they put these like stickers like on the trucks. They're called IFTA stickers. I don't know what it stands for, but you have to put them like on there every year. And for whatever reason, like my truck didn't have a metal plate for the sticker, so instead of them like being like heat up the metal plate and peel off the old sticker really easily, it was like on like the side of the, they call it fairing. It's just like the side. It's for like wind purposes, like aerodynamic purposes. And they just like end up like scratching the crap out of it, trying to get it off. So I get to work today, and my truck is like literally in the shop because of it. Like they downed it, like, so I couldn't drive like at all. I was like, man, that's really annoying. So I drove like a newer truck, and the whole time I was like thinking like, man, I miss mine. Like, I know it's like technically like a year older, but I miss mine. Like, I don't know if it's because like I'm just like used to it, or if like it's like literally better, but kind of made the day like a little bit like longer. Another thing that kind of sucked is my one buddy, he had a doctor's appointment, so he didn't work today, so I couldn't talk to him at all, and because I didn't have my truck and have my phone charger, so I basically was trying to stay off my phone. I literally just had music playing all day instead of, sometimes I listen to like like audiobooks or podcasts or whatever, but I don't want to do that because I don't want to burn up battery, you know? Sometimes I listen to like movies or TV shows that I've like watched before. Helps pass the time. But yeah, not doing any of that either. I know it's a little early, but Friday I'm probably gonna show, like on like the Twitch stream side, you can like show like how often like you streamed it, and like how many hours you streamed and stuff like that. It's probably gonna show that on stream on Friday, mainly because I'm curious like how it compares to like November, like where I was not streaming every day, but like I also had like quite a few like long streams in November, so I'm curious like, you know, hours like wise, like how many I'm putting in, but also more so like I've only gotten like one rare so far this month, so I'm curious like I'm sure I've streamed at least, you know, 50 hours this month so far. It's kind of crazy to think like one rare for 50 hours and I have 37 rares to go. Pretty crazy. I really do think I'll get one that, you know. I really do think we'll get like one like within like tomorrow or Friday, you know. So I was gonna go through and I think I talked about this yesterday. I was gonna go through and add the pan arms from like doing the quest like the first time, like to unlock like the ability to repeat quests. But like the thing is, like I can't remember if I split pan arms or anything like that, so I can't like really do that for at least for pan arms' sake, anyways. I did add like that single addicting food. It's like the total number of addicting foods, but I didn't add the pan arms. And then on top of that, I did add like the soul of blacksmith too. But again, like I didn't add the pan arms to that. So I I think I did have the fan arms for that one. I can't remember. The thing is, like, I more than likely did split the fan arms because it's like it's harder to like not split the fan arms than it is to split them. So I'll probably split them like the first round through, you know. I don't know. Kind of a minor thing. I just figured I'd bring that up. Wait, what? Meg didn't give me the band. Weird. Oh, okay. I was a little scared there. A little risky. I was busy skipping an ad on my iPad. I wasn't playing optimally. That was bad. Yeah, I got pizza today. That was my cheat day. It's funny because I was sitting there, like, contemplating like all these different pizza places. And I don't know, I went with Old Faithful, and it kind of sucks because I had like my first like bad experience there. Like in like literally like I've been going there for at least a dozen years, at least a decade, you know. And you know, they quoted me 30 minutes. I got there early because I, you know, ordered it on the way home from work, and I ended up like waiting almost a complete hour. So like, you know, like to me that's not a big deal, right? like places get busy. It's kind of hard to like expect that. But then, you know, I start eating my pizza on the way home because I am fat and I can't wait. And it's like it's overcooked. You know, it's burnt crusts, and you know that I'm like really upset about. I'm just like, man, it's really like disappointing to like wait a week for a cheat meal, and then that happens, and it sucks too, because like I said, like, you know, they've never messed up before. I've gone there, you know, at least a couple dozen times. I don't know, obviously I stopped going there for quite a while, but I'm like trying to contemplate like phone to say something, you know, to their Facebook or whatever, and see if either they'll give me like a discount for my next pizza, or like you know, refund some money or whatever. But I don't want that. I just, you know, I want like the experience like to never happen, you know, more than anything. That's like the idea. Obviously, that's a perfect world, and we don't live in a perfect world, so I don't know. It's kind of funny too, because I was sitting there thinking about this story, and all I could think is like, man, I'm turning to my mom. My mom complains like so much if you go out to eat. Like, she'll go to a new place and be like, this doesn't taste like it should. And she's like, how do you know? You've never ordered it from here. And, you know, she'll throw a fit. What are you going to do to make it right? That's always her saying. She's like, I don't want to be that person, but at the same time, like, you know, you're spending money on a good or service, and if you're not getting that good or service, it's just like, I feel like you have like the right to, you know, to be upset, you know. I don't think it's unreasonable. I don't know. I was talking to one of my buddies too about this. It's a completely different story. I don't know why I made it sound like it was related. It's not related. Completely different story. Anyways, yeah, I told this story about my one friend basically being like a white supremacist, supporting Elon Musk's Nazi salute, or defending it, I should say. And like, he didn't want me to associate like that behavior with him, basically, is like what I called, but it's weird. The whole situation's like weird. I was like, man, I feel bad that, yeah, you got to call about this. Like, I feel like I handled it the way like I wanted to handle it, and it's I don't know, it's kind of annoying. I did also like laugh too, because like I don't know, I watched this movie a few days ago called The Order, and it basically sits there and talks about this terrorist group back in like the 1980s. I think it was like 1984 when they finally took them down, and or maybe 1986, I can't remember. And they're called The Order, and they were a white supremacist group that was like basically trying to like reshape the government, and they were following this like book that outlined 6 steps. And I guess the same book was like part of the plan for the January 6th Capitol riot, insurrection riot, whatever you want to call it. And you know, you kind of think it's just like, you know, I didn't really think of like, you know, that being related to like white supremacists, but like at the same time, like, you know, I didn't see you know, many black people there at all. So maybe it was just like white supremacists that basically stormed the Capitol building. The reason I bring that up is because my buddies were talking about how that same friend is super religious now, and I'm just like, wait, what? Because that's like one of like the steps in that book is that like they basically like have like a strong relationship like with religion, and like that's like how they get so close and everything. But it's just like dude, like I'm just like I can't believe I never saw it before, and like I obviously I don't know for sure if the guy's like a white supremacist. You know, I hope for my sake and his sake that he's not, because like I hate like the idea that like I spent that long as a friend with someone who is now like a white supremacist, you know, that rubs me like wrong. But at the same time, it's just like I don't know, like, you know, people change too. Like maybe this is like something that's like recently developed, and maybe they never like this. Like when they that's, you know, either way to me, like it's like a lose-lose situation because regardless, you know, he defended Elon Musk Nazi salute. The only possible good outcome is that he was like literally doing it just to fuck with me. But like, dude, I was like livid like when this was happening. I was just like, dude, like you said some really fucked up shit, and it's like really hard to think that like he was just doing it to antagonize. And like, don't get me wrong, like I thoroughly enjoy trolling people, right? But like, there's this strong difference between trolling someone and like antagonizing someone, you know. The whole point of trolling is that you're like making a joke, and sometimes it's at the expense of someone. But like, you know, it's meant to be funny. Like when you're antagonizing someone, like you're like literally trying to make a single person mad, you know. So, anyways. I very strongly contemplated putting my title yesterday as something like Nazi punks fuck off, but I don't think I could put that in my title. I don't know if you can swear in Twitch titles. Two, it's a little abrasive, you know. You know, obviously that's how I feel and everything, but it's like those like fuck Biden or fuck Trump bumper stickers. Like, I don't care if you agree with like either side of those bumper stickers. Like, I think it's like gaudy to put that like on your car. Like, one, I'm not really a fan of like bumper stickers in general because like it makes your car like more identifiable. But two, like they are kind of tacky, and then three, like I just don't like the idea of like, you know, a kid like seeing that and like reading it, and like now like that kid has just been introduced to the like fuck, you know. And don't get me wrong, like kids are gonna like hear that eventually, and like, you know, from a teacher or from a friend or from their parents or whatever, but it should be from a fucking bumper sticker, you know. This is coming from someone who's, you know, I swear like a lot, you know. So it's like those like fucking the nuts, like the metal nuts that people used to put on their hitch on their truck. Like you want to talk about fucking gross? Like, what is wrong with those people? The most ironic thing too is I was sitting there like ranting about this once, and I was like, you know, your dad wanted those when he had a pickup truck. I was like, of course he did, because he's like the fucking demographic for that. That doesn't make it right. I'm not gonna change my mind just because, you know, my own father's has like the opposite viewpoint. Like, I still think it's obscene. I'm in a ranging mood today for whatever reason. I'm sure if other topics come to my mind, I'll rant more. But yeah, I don't know. We also got talking about an old hobby I used to have, which is like a game called Disney Infinity. I used to love that game, and I was like thoroughly bummed out like when it got shelved, canceled, whatever you call it. Because like, okay, so like half the enjoyment to me for that game was I'd sit there and drive to different stores periodically, like go to that aisle and just check to see if they had like the figurines in stock that I wanted. So it was almost like hunting for like action figures, like in a way. But then also like you also had like a pretty good game to go with it, you know? Like, I don't know. I thoroughly enjoyed the whole Disney Infinity play sets and stuff like that. That's really like, you know, my enjoyment came out of it. It wasn't like so much like the open world or anything or the sandbox elements of it. It's the play sets that they made. I like looked up the Peter Pan one that, you know, got produced but never got released or anything like that, and it was $450 on eBay, and it's like, dear fucking lord, people, like, what are you doing? For a figure that doesn't like work like in the game, you know, you can like mod it into the game. Like there's files in there for it, but like if you set it like on like little, I can't remember what they call it, like little pad. Like, it doesn't work. So... I don't know. I've been like pretty frugal with money recently. It's like probably the reason I'm trying to like quit energy drinks, but there's like when I went to like the dentist the other day and I was sitting there talking to them and they're like, you know, you really need 5 crowns at this point. And I was like, okay, how much is a crown without insurance? And like $1,500, and I was like, Jesus Christ, dude, I need 5 of them. Really. And like, it sucks too, because there's all sorts of like, you know, materialistic things that I want to buy. And it's just like, the two are at odds with each other. It's like, you know, be fiscally responsible and get your teeth fixed and, you know, catch up on dental work. Or, you know, buy some material things that, you know, will bring you enjoyment for like a while. It's like, it sucks. I don't know how to describe it. That's the other thing, like, talking to my buddy on the phone, just like, I don't think he'll care about it. He'd probably care more than, like, my one friend that knows that I paint my nails occasionally. But, like, that's, like, one of the things I keep, like, looking at is, I found this brand called Nuke that has a lot of cool, like, different, colors and whatnot, that, there's like one that's like, it's like thermal, so like where it actually touches like your finger, like not the overhanging part is like one color, and then like the overhanging part is a different color, which is like really cool. There's like one that has like these like little like metal flakes in it that like you can like use like a magnetic strip to like change like the design slightly. And there's like one that's like when the light reflects off of it, it's like a different color. And I was like sitting there like adding the colors, like, well, don't get me wrong, I don't plan on buying like all the ones I have in the cart. I just do this like when I'm shopping for things like this. And it ended up being like $160. I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna spend $160 on nail polish. I'm sorry. Like one, that is like a year's supply for me. But two, like, it's just like a lot to invest like in a company I've never bought anything from. So I'll probably try to cut that in half. Because then you get free shipping and everything, and then buy those and see how I like them. And just gotta like decide like what colors and everything. It's like, it's weird too because like, I try to explain this to people, like, I like to paint my nails because like, I like the color. It's like the same thing as a tattoo to me, like, I hate like the whole, like, you know, black and white, you know, like that most people like wear day to day, and then like my pale ass skin, and you know, I have a tattoo like on my wrist that is it's of Sonic the Hedgehog. It's very colorful. And it's like I love like the look of like the color of the tattoo on my pale ass skin. Like I love the contrast. So like to me, like nail polish is like that same way. And but like brings like extra attention to yourself, and like I don't like that because like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, you know, I'm sociable to people I know and everything, but like I'm not like that person that goes out and talks to strangers, you know, like that's not me. And then also like I don't want like that confrontation of someone who hates like the idea of people not conforming to gender norms, just going up to me and confronting me. Like I hate that like idea. Like obviously fuck that person, but like at the same time, like I don't want to be the person to sit there and like argue with them for like forever to try to change their viewpoint, you know? Just trying to stay in my own lane. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird too because like, not. It sucks because it's like expensive and it's like, you know, there's like an art to it. But like, you know, I wouldn't mind like trying like to mess with other stuff, but like at the same time like painting my nails and going out like in public, like that's basically like the threshold of my comfort zone doing that, you know. But like at the same time, like watching like people transform up with like a full face of makeup, like from like someone like that's like average or below average like looking to like someone who's like very attractive, like there's like an art form to that, and I think that'd be like a fun art form to like mess around with, but I don't know. I feel like that's like whole different beast, and then you're talking like exponentially increasing the cost of everything too. You know, it's you can basically paint your nails for like $10 if you get like all the cheap stuff. But like if you know you sit there and like do a full face of makeup, and it's gonna cost like at least $100 to try it the first time. You know, lipstick, foundation, rouge, mascara, eyeliner. There's just 50 different things you have to buy, basically. boy, what time is it? Dude, I'm exhausted, man. I don't know if it's just that pizza I ate just draining me down or what it is. Or another 9.5 hour day at work, or literally sitting there for like an hour waiting for my pizza. Just, all three of those things just go on. Tomorrow morning I had to wake up like 8 a.m. to go get fingerprints done for work, then go take a... I don't know if I can do it the same day, but I'm going to try to go take a test at the DMV. And I need to call too about the follow-up appointment for my root canal, because instead of having like a temporary filling, I need to get like a more permanent filling in there. Photon drop! Our first red box today, a photon drop. We're up to 133 photon drops. I think I mentioned this before, but once I hit 99 bank, 99 carat, I'm gonna transfer over a stack of them to my Ray Marley and a few other items. So I kind of want to farm a god battle for her as well before I do that, but I don't know. Doesn't really seem like prudent right now to do that. You know, might as well wait, because it's not going to be used for so long. One of my buddies was sitting there telling me that I should upload these to YouTube as well. Because like a lot, I don't know. I guess like a lot of people like use YouTube and like they'll like watch like these like long plays on like YouTube, but they won't do it on Twitch. It's kind of crazy though, because like I don't know like why it happens, but like my every time I could go like highlight my VODs and everything, like the highlights themselves don't get like any views, right? I don't have a playlist and everything, but then like the past broadcasts, those always get like 20 views each, and I was like, it's kind of weird to me, because like, I guess to me, like a lot of like the reason for Twitch is like the interaction, you know, like the fact that it's like live, you know. But like I guess like some people, like, I don't know if they like what they're watching for, I guess. So you know, in the future, if you're listening to this and you're watching a VOD, reach out to me. I don't know. Let me know, like, you know, I guess like why you're watching, what you find entertaining about it, or you know, you're like along with the Holy Grail run. Is that what you're there for? Or you're there for my like mindless rambling rants. I don't know. I'm just curious, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I do like wish, you know, I'd get like more, like chat interaction, stuff like that. But at the same time, like, you know, it does add like another like layer of difficulty streaming, like when like you're constantly like read chat and respond to chat and all that stuff. You know, like, goods and bads of everything, right? You know, it's hard, sometimes, like, when you're, like, rambling, it's hard to think of a topic. When you're sitting there, responding to chat and everything, sometimes it's, like, hard to deal with, like, the delay, you know? There's, like, a few second delay between, like, what you're seeing and, like, me saying it, and then like also like, you know, that was like run the risk of like not responding the way like that someone wants you to. Mr. Panarms. Like I'm sure like, you know, I'm sure people are here because they want to see drops, right? Like, I can't force drops, but... one thing I can really do is, like, you know, put more time in and more effort in and everything. I'll never forget that Milk Peak photon dropping me, man. Oh, that was rough. Level 28 Barda, that's pretty beastly. I have noticed too, like, you know, like these like late night short streams, I don't get like nearly as many like viewers. So, I definitely like roll momentum like the longer I stream. I have like learned that like from this month, and then also I do think like there's a benefit of like the Thursday and Friday streams, like where they're earlier in the day. I do think I get like some people who are like, you know, maybe like working office jobs or something, like working like 9 to 5, and they're just using this as background noise. I don't know, you know? There's just things, I don't know if that's like true, but it's just like what I've perceived. Onk. That was close to killing him. Not looking good. We can make. Oh, I think we would have made it if we didn't get clipped like right at the edge there. I do that a lot. I think I can make it and then cut the shoulder too much. Oh, pan arms drop. Oops. Got 2 more Melqueaks. Nothing. We did 2 runs. All we got was a single photon drop. Let's go ahead and update this. I'm not gonna put. We did 2 today. I've got to update it, so we're just gonna put it on the total. So, Addicting's Foods 137. Go down here. We had 14 of this. 609, right? Yeah. Oops. Fingerprint on. Why is my 0? There it goes. And then 1121. So that's where we're at, 921. That's going to be it for me today. Like I said, short stream. I'll be back on tomorrow. It'll be a longer stream tomorrow. I'll probably go back to Ruins and do the 10 runs and then do Addicting Food. Yeah, same thing Friday. Anyways, bye!